Okay, here we go. Let's, fair enough. I'll have to try and keep an eye on when it gets too dark inside. Anyway. Oop, hang on. Winter's Day in July. But yeah, I forgot to log in. That'll do it. Alright. Now I have to deal with the Kurzick side of things, and I remember it being infinitely harder. Just like, Well, here comes the guards. They're just here now, I guess. And I get into position. Anyway, let's get Devona. Carl. Go from the start. Carl, Danica, Eris, Guy, Sin, I don't know what everybody else does, so I'm taking Idon and Devona. Should be fine. Now I have to go do that thing we were semi-struggling with last time. Check in with the priest. I am interested in blessings. Hopefully, I can, avoid, getting downed in the first engagement. Dear God, that's kind of loud, huh? Not sure why the antidote signet does heck all, but I guess I'll bleed forever. That's okay. What's got the 1000 heal over here? It's been a while since we last streamed anything, but yesterday was not, or what am I saying yesterday? Last week was not a week for it. Also decided to spend some time with my better half. And then I went on a little trip over the weekend. But now we're back on our cow dung. We're gonna pretend I'm not swearing. Speak like a sailor, why don't I? Really should prioritize the menders, but walking around things is not my strong suit. I am trying to click over here. Snowman Summoner. I really should go and check what the event is. Like, it said, like, Christmas, or snow in July or something. As opposed to Jule, or Yule, or however you wanna... I'm trying to just... Yeah, there we go. For years, I've cowered behind my father's shadow, scared of everything, scared to disappoint him, scared to anger him, scared to fail. But that's all in the past. When I heard that volunteers were needed for some new juggernauts, everything suddenly became clear. The gods put me here to protect and serve my people. I have never been sure of anything in my entire life. Cool. Now I gotta keep him safe. Basically, they turn their guys into plant people to protect themselves. Yeah, this isn't the right direction, so I'm gonna walk back over here. Gotta kill that mender first. And now you give me eggnog for whatever reason. Let's get a little bit drunk. Just a little bit. Uh-oh. We pulled some... Yeah, Oni spawned next to us, and that, of course, means you wanna fight 3 groups, right? You almost ran into a 3rd one. Gonna be mildly upset if this turns out to be another one where the person we're escorting dies. I know that thing is shooting at us, but I don't want to run over there immediately because there's probably going to be traps, because of course there are. Right. I'm trying to click for moving and it decides to select a unit every time. I don't like it. Some white tigers. It just ran up to me and started staring, and I was like, "You gonna attack or something? Is that it?" Nice. There's a merchant up here. Which means we just, like, we literally just passed a chest, didn't we? Shoot. I actually have to, sell some of these things. Baubles. Glittering dust, why not? Warden horns. Need a little bit more for the key, so guess I can sell the wood planks. They're usually not worth that much. Cool. Everything just kind of looks like it should be like mushrooms, considering, or mycelia or something. Hypnotic scepter over here. That patrol almost snuck up on us, and I forgot a scepter over here. Anyway, let's open this. Hoard investments. Major tactics. Y'all are making sounds as if we're in a fight. And now we're in a fight. Good job, Devona. They stopped to do a thing. And thus we're in a fight. Klaus. That is really not the target. Those spirits are everywhere and do practically nothing compared to everything else. Like, that said, we did get some tactics. Didn't get the other stuff, but hey. I think that's the one that's, like, more valuable. Anyway, we're going over to Anya and Liber. I'm just like, did they mean Liba? I guess I'll just go. Vampiric horror. Because the Kirin are like secretly summoners, I guess. I mean, necromancers. Minion masters. Imagine if summoner was a class here. Like it's like literally a conjurer. Somebody who makes their own stuff instead of controls dead bodies. That'd be hard to balance. I mean, ritualist is kind of there, but they're more just like half the time their bonuses are turrets rather than I summon this big thing. This is a disease and it's spreading. Got it. Good day. Is there something I can help you with? I consider it my duty to help anyone in need of assistance. So it's time, is it? Very well. Let me say my farewells to my wife and we shall be off. Anya, they've come for me. It's time to say goodbye. You know that I'm not a man of many words, but please remember that I love you, and that I do this for our family. Oh, Liber, I know that. I shall miss you so much, but I have never been more proud of you. And I shall make sure that our people never forget you and the sacrifice you have made. Remember me, but do not mourn me. Anya, I want you to find happiness again. Don't say that, Liber. He'll always be my husband. I need to know that you'll move on, Anya. I can't do this if I know you'll be mourning me forever. Please, promise me you won't do that. I promise, Liber, but know that I will always remember you. I love you. I love you too, Anya. Farewell. Well, I suppose this is it then. Let us go. I know it's like let's go, because it's shortened, because that is a trait of the English language, but I am absolutely going to talk as if he's very ostentatious and a little bit stuck up. Even though he's not. He loves his people. And he's going to do his duty, because that is a very, I would say it's like a very Asian thing to, like, perform your duty even at the cost of your own life, and then be like, come hell or high water or something. But that's not really true. There was a lot of that in any society. Back in the day, you have the idea of, or the term that's called like noblesse oblige or something. I think it's like French. I mean, the words are French, yes, but like the idea that if you are a noble, you have certain duties because you're a noble. Though this didn't always like mean go to war. You had like to keep your like station, not station, but like title in France during a period of time. There was a certain requirement for stuff you needed to buy on a regular basis to like put money into the economy. So if you were a rich person and also a noble, you couldn't be someone who didn't or couldn't afford like dresses for your wife. But it also had the consequences of if you didn't fulfill these like social obligations, you were essentially also going to lose your title. Because by law, you had to. Uprechte Bauer. Who dis? New phone, who dis? Have the little, like, friends we're guarding coming up with very fancy swords for people who are monks. Like, singular monk with no abilities. There's just way too many things applied on me right now. And they are not conditions, so I can't pull them off. Good thing we have a solid healer, I suppose. Okay, now that I can move again, time to murder the mender. Even though everything is already dead, and it's a little bit late to focus the healer. It still has to die. I see movement over there, and I am going to wait. Oh, they're fighting each other. That means we're not about to have enemies like walk right into us, which is good. Time for this thing. Need to protect the team even though we almost had the elite killed. Basically, if we give the team less of a reason to leave the protective field. There's the Mender. Found him. It, them, her. I don't know. I do not know the cultural or physical traits of bugs in fantasy universe. Does it even really matter? No, it does not. They do them, and I'll do myself for $5.59 a minute. Skill-hungry gawky? A child. Well, that's not entirely correct. It's not a... This isn't fantasy Japan. Also, the names and general design sort of like vaguely insinuates German for the Kurzicks at least. Like, yeah, it's the Amber Woods, but considering the size, the like general design of clothing and building, and like the fact that it's a forest where the light is a little bit hard to see. You know, this could just be a stand-in for the Black Forest, which is an area in Germany currently. Grimsesta? Armor while casting. Well, hey, Berta. There was a time I was a respected redemptor. Kurzicks from all houses came together to listen to my sermons. But then, I failed my people and shamed my gods. By allowing my body to be transformed into a juggernaut, I hope that the gods will grant me mercy and forgiveness. Please, help me get to the Eternal Grove safely, so that I can begin my repentance. You are here to take me to the Eternal Grove? Good. I am very eager to get on with this, and once again gain the favor of the gods and my people. I shall find redemption and wipe away my sins. Cool. Great, $1,000. Anyway, got me some. We made it. We made it. You did it. Thank you for safely escorting these volunteers. Leiber, Berta, Klaus, I am honored to meet all of you. The sacrifice that you make today proves that your souls are pure, and that you are worthy of walking among the gods. Furthermore, you shall be known as saints among your people. Let me know when you wish to enter the Eternal Grove. Baron Mirek Valsburg is waiting. Let's go. I am ready. I wish to continue. Yes, please, let me go. I want in! Let me in!
It's been a long time since we bested Shiro.
I was thinking the same thing. I fear his return will not be long in coming.
You worry about things that will never come to pass.
Shiro is still a threat. The affliction will return.
Nonsense. Shiro is gone once again, and with him the affliction. You should know, you were there.
Yes, but...
Shiro is in the past. We must be mindful of the present. The Luxons are the biggest threat to us Kurzicks, and it is to them we must shift our focus.
Baron Vesberg! Baron Vesberg!
What news?
Baron, the Luxons have breached the forest. They're on the march as we speak.
Man gets shot in the back.
Eternal Grove! Protect the forever trees! Kill the Luxon invaders!
My man over here giving an order to people who are basically already dead. Anyway, cool. I lost one of the teammates again, because of course I did. I think Danica gets removed here for whatever reason. Like, she sort of partakes in the mission regardless, but not in a meaningful capacity. I got some faction, earned some of that. Do you have any guidance for the impending mission? Protect the gates. We have siege turtles. Health leeching, etc. Dragonauts only respawn. If the trees are still living, use the stairs to your advantage. Let's see here. What's this thing called again? The Eternal Grove, right? I will try to get mastered, but if I don't get it, like on the first success, I'm not gonna go back because that's the... do they have a cheap strategy? I say cheap. It's a hard mission. Let's see here. Mirek, Danica, and Menlo are present as stationary allies. They will Danica and Menlo will heal the party, but you'll have no control over them. Yeah, I don't have arrows, so I can't split the party, unfortunately. But just reading through if there's anything... Killing the Rangers and the two turtles to the west will trigger the cinematic and arrival of the afflicted. In which case, you will get the other ones as allies, so... I'm thinking, what if I went and picked up charge? It's a shout, so it would take away, like, most of my damage, but, wait, didn't I pick this up? Do I have charge? Let's check tactics. I do have charge. Would make us fast enough. I don't really have access to a minion master, do I? Like that's the problem here. I don't have anyone who can just generate bodies to block, because that's a good thing. It sounds like a thing you'll do with, like, when you have heroes. But let me just check what the henchmen have at least. Trying to figure out, henchmen by campaign. Here we go. Factions. Okay, so who do we have? I mean, I definitely need Carl and Jamae regardless. He's a protection henchman. Condition removal, good. Jamae. Spike healing. Max effective self-healing, no energy management, yeah. Okay, let's see here. Professor Guy, that's the guy we have here, right? Healing and protection. Can remove conditions. Only if spirits are within range. I'm kicking Jamae and taking Guy, I guess. Cannot remove hexes, unlike Sister Ty. Right, we want Sin regardless because, you know, AoE and DPS. Followed by Brutus and Sheena. What did they give us? Compared to, like, Eve. Even Factions is still just lifesteal. Brutus does shadow damage, lifesteal, cold damage. There's some AoE here. The other one, Sheena, like, degeneration, poison. Damage is lacking. Who else? We have Ares Vesperg over here. Let's see what he does, or she does. He, has... effective against attackers, can interrupt, knock down, remove hexes, possesses self-heal. But it doesn't, like, henchmen aren't very good at those. But I'm taking him anyway. Let's see here, Nika and Aidan. Cripple, Deathblow, AoE, self-heal, knockdown foes. Rely solely on crit for regen. Evaluation for decent damage per second. Conditions, no interrupt. So that leaves Devona, Lucas. Let's just see what they got, Devona and Lucas. Conditional knockdowns, relatively high DPS, weakness, self-heal, limited defense, lacks a shield, no attack speed skill. Lucas. Durable and has defensive skill. Elite attack skill, Dace kiting foes. Huh. Energy heavy build. Oh crap. We don't actually have very good or very many choices here. We're taking Sheena. Could prevent some like corpse use at least. Nika has some AoE. That is a necromancer. That is a player necromancer. So we got a player this time, that's cool. That's really nice. Just somebody who actually asked if I needed help. I just wish I had heroes, like actual heroes, not just the one. Today, 3 brave Kurzicks have volunteered to become new, more powerful kinds of juggernauts. We honor them for their sacrifice. Let the awakening begin. You must remain vigilant. There have been many signs of and omens. It is certain that the Luxons will attempt to kill the Tree Singers and interrupt the ceremony. Until the ceremony is complete, fear not for my life or the Baron's. Concern yourself only with the lives of the Tree Singers. Without them, all is lost. Oh boy. There we go. That's a siege turtle. Maybe I should have taken charge. Oh well. There's some dialogue in the background, but I am also playing the game, unfortunately. And I have to keep too much of an eye on the stuff over here. Uh-oh. Yeah, probably going here is more important than getting the siege turtle. Lux and Brazers. If I fail, I fail, but that's just how it goes. I don't have time to pick things up, unfortunately. I'll only pick up the important stuff, I guess. I've been slowed. I don't like it. Not reaching my targets is kind of the worst. unfortunately, if these guys die, the health is just like forever. Shat. That's okay though. Let's get the money. This man has the skill where he summons like a helper from like the Eye of the North expansion, which is the last one, sort of like after the main game. The end game. An entire thing that sort of like it feels a little bit independent from the rest, kind of. I don't know if here and help these guys. Siege turtle coming in over here. I'm gonna hope this is the one I need to murder to get the cutscene. I'm gonna just kill them over here. I don't have to kill all of them. I just have to go for the siege dudes. And then hope that these tree singers over here don't die. That would be really bad. But our necromancer is actually really good at his job, so... Basically, we just have to last until stuff. Apparently, I can't pick things up when I'm clicking right at them and walking over them. This man is really good. You move like a dwarf. What an insult, I suppose. There we go.
Here they come. More Luxons.
Haven't they had enough? Hold! They're waving the white flag.
They're being attacked. Because of course they are. I'm just gonna skip that because we have a player, but you know, we're like, hey, there's more of these. The like afflicted. Where is? I'm gonna go get these boys over here. We have because this tree is a little bit lower than the other ones. So I don't want the tree singers to die, because like 2 of them already dead. And we have the juggernauts over here already, so... You know, I'm gonna put them over here. Because I can help over here. Well, we have the NPC sort of killing stuff on the other side. Ten groups remaining. Ow! My face! How in the hell? That hurts. Gonna move back a little bit and resurrect Carl. I tried. That went a little bit sideways. I tried to keep him off. Well, we got the resurrection signet back at least. Well, this one hurts. Let's get rid of Sheena and Nika. Let us... He has 2 ritualists with him. It should let him do one side while I do the other. Basically now we just have to react to things, and hopefully our healers aren't gonna be like dead. I'm not sure if Gaia is the correct choice here, but we do have a protection / healer healer type. That should do it. Now I can run up and take the turtle. Mischievous tonic. Fruitcake. You're telling me I'm a fruitcake? I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. This guy has, customized henchmen, or, heroes. Not the ones you get from playing the game, I believe. That's okay, though. That's, in fact, better. You can absolutely just have what you need. Instead of having to deal, or, like, do what you want instead of having to deal with, a spread of abilities that may or may not work together. I mean, nothing's bad in the game, it's just, there are definitely better ways of doing this. I hope he doesn't die, though. Like, I have the advantage of being a, like, 5 out of our 8 units, and also the warrior. And he's a necromancer. Necromancer Ritualist. I thought he had Assassin earlier, but he might have switched. That's, you know, makes sense. Do not grow complacent. We sense there is much danger lurking in the forest. Grow complacent? There's not much danger of that, is there? Not with all these bloodthirsty Luxons everywhere. Countess, you should show more respect. Our apologies, honored tree singers. Well, we're here. Here comes another group. What if I had charge? What if I had a hero with charge? What if we had a team full of, you know, units with tactics who could just buff each other? It's like, who needs ritualists and healers when you can just have paragons everywhere? Yeah, not having the one stealing all of the helpers probably a good choice here. We're just waiting for like something to spawn. I wonder if it's possible to just run up and murder, you know, the one that, like, could spawn there. Because, like, it ends when those two have been killed, so you kill the siege turtles and then get a bunch of helpers. I wonder if that's possible. Like, just speed run the thing. Or if, like, it's not possible because you want to, you know, they don't spawn them, rather. Money! Like some braziers. Easiest way to kill these turtles is conditions and health regen because, or degen, not regen. The one that damages. Okay. Bump. I'll actually watch it this time since they said it was okay. Just to get the cutscene, and if we have to replay, I will skip.
Here they come. More Luxons.
Haven't they had enough? Hold! They're waving the white flag.
Like, part of the problem here is that, like, there's so many ritualists. Or, no, not ritualist, afflicted, and, they have the exploding on death thing. They're waving the white flag. Couldn't they just, like, close the gate, though? Is that not a thing people do?
The afflicted, they've returned. Nobody gets out of here alive unless we work together.
Baron Vosberg, he makes a good point. The Luxons are no longer the greatest threat to the Forever Trees. It couldn't hurt to have a few extra blades to help turn back the afflicted.
Until further notice, the Luxons are our allies. If anyone has an argument with this, speak it now, or forever hold your...
Are we getting married? Are we getting married, my friend?
You stand with us now. Good. Now comes the hard part.
Anyway, coolio. He should hold there. I'm gonna hold here. And pray. Pray really hard that I don't die a horrible death like I did last time. Leaving... I want to make a blockade here, but leaving the area is... There's no reason to. But also, please. This is fine. How can I hold our team a little bit behind us? No. That is bad. I don't want that to happen. Please run back up here, you dum-dums. Ow? How? How? I wish I had like a death, okay, maybe. 2 mind burn. Oh. I think I get it. It's, they put a thing on me that makes it so if I attack, it deals more damage. And then I'm also experiencing mind burn. Canonically, we've been fighting for an hour. According to Danica, anyway. There we go. How many times do I get burn on me? Because, like, I should be able to have it not happen, you know? The unfortunate thing about, like, this situation here is that you die once and it's suddenly very easy to keep dying. Black Beast of R. He has a beetle. Two groups remaining. Get over on the other side, right? I think we actually got a master clear here thanks to our friend. One group remaining. Right, there's gonna be a big fight, huh? There's a lot of spirits here. And also undead. Is that it? That's the last group? No. I'm gonna... like, there's gonna be warriors coming up here, so... And then I should run over and help. Especially with that, like you have the ritualist over here. Having them alive is a bad thing. We don't want them actually resurrecting their friends. Get that last one. Nice. I want to say that's all thanks to the fact that we had the help we did from the other player. That was pretty good though. It's just unfortunately I don't have a button to like stop myself from attacking. I only want to attack faster.
So are you ready to believe now?
Believe what?
That Shiro has returned.
The bug, just stuff moving in the background.
The evidence littered here at our feet.
Then it's settled. You'll help us gather the Kurzicks together to fight Shiro?
Yes, we are with you.
Even if that means fighting alongside the Luxons.
Until Shiro has been destroyed, we will look upon the Luxons as our allies.
Well then, I think our work here is done. Let us go find Master Togo.
If you're looking for Master Togo, you will find him with our champion, Argo, at the Harvest Temple.
Then we must go to the Harvest Temple.
And this time I have to escort Menlo. That's his name. Can turn into the literal Grinch. Faux hammer of pruning versus plants. Oh, you're here. Thanks. What I need to do is to get to the next area, I think. I forget who I need to talk to. There's somebody in here. I will find them eventually. They just have to like, get to the other side of the area. It's big. Which is, like, it looks cool and all. Game holds up. 10 years later. Is it Durheim I gotta do? Let's see here. Yes. Yes, it is. I think this is fine for just walking over there. I should clean out my inventory soon. I could probably just salvage most of these things for the time being. That gives us a lot more inventory space. Gigas over here. I have to walk over and look because I will not understand the true form of his attack. But thanks for that. We're now going to the whirlpool, at least from this side. I already got there on the Luxon side, but I think I'll only do like one of them for the stream. So from like this side, we'll go in and over to whatever is like the final stuff. But first we have to get over there, which requires talking to Menlo. And not having him die. And unlike Master Togo, he just like sets off. So I guess we'll run up ahead. Yeah, that's the thing that kind of like annoys me about the henchmen. Like, since you're here, is the, like, there are almost no minion masters, or, like, the healers are just kind of there. They could be way better for, something that is never going to play optimally, because they are, in fact, you know, AI. They don't know things like timings. They're doing their best. Like, I'm bad at controlling the heroes, but at least the heroes, you can give them loadouts that kind of just don't require them to have timing for interrupts, etc. Blood drinkers. I need to hit, like, tier 1 of, Friend of the Kurzicks at some point, but it's gonna take a bit. I need, like, another 50,000. Just making sure this is the correct way. I'm glad I have antidote signet sometimes. There's a lot. There's a lot of disease right now. I didn't know the corona existed in the fantasy world. And that all of the bats we keep running into have it. Yes, I just called giant monsters that are casting necromancy spells, bats. We don't see any other animals, really, so... It's like, this is the wildlife. There's a lot of it. Some of it is plants. Gothic Defender. I just wonder what that looks like. Mostly because, like, finding shields has not been a thing. We have a pretty good shield because it's green, but... Like, what if I had a better looking one? Unfortunately, I'd have to find a better looking one with good stats, because I can't rip the abilities off of this one. Alright, this is the correct way, but I see the henchmen and stuff are kind of using up all their energy, so... Just wanted to make sure we had all of our hours before I went and made mistakes. Marble hammer. Like, I've been mostly just paying attention to my views on Twitch, right? Because, like, you have the handy, like, how many people are watching right now, and then when it becomes, like, a VOD later, it tells me how many people total watched. Which is neat. It's just neat to find out that, like, what do people like watching? Because I can always do better, or do something people like. But it's just like, since we're doing the whole, like, story, at least up until nightfall for this, before I take a break from it, then, you know, it's just weird, like, we upload it to YouTube, right? So it's just weird to see that it's getting a lot of views all of a sudden, but only on, like, certain videos. So not even the first ones. It's just weird. I'm thinking it's people who missed something that I did and are going back to look, but it's just like, I wish I knew where they came from. But I want to thank everyone who decides to spend time here. I am having fun. I hope everyone else is. Let's see here. Bone idol. Soul raping. Armor while hexed. If you see something you like, just don't hesitate to say it, because I know how, like, awful it can be to actually get loot sometimes. Even though I imagine you having heroes means that you probably have the gear you want. I need a better sword. This sword is okay, but it's also like, I don't apply bleeding. And the other sword is like lightning damage in that same like equipment slot, which is nice in its own way. But if I could have something that actually benefits my build. So I need to go, like, farm up just any green with maybe energy. Like, vampiric weapons are nice for high attack speed characters, but there's also the, like, the health drain, and I'm not always gonna be on top of changing weapons. Even though, you know, lifesteal is nice. just straight up energy for a warrior, I think. The Empiric is the highest damage thing you can get for an attacker, but I don't think that's a thing I absolutely have to have on a warrior. I feel it's better on a ranger who can always hit a target. Oh, that's not... I'm hearing combat noises. I'm just like, wait, are we fighting and I'm just not seeing it? I'm just gonna walk past it. I have no need for fighting everything in the world. Even though I could be like the rendition of, like that one general in, I think the manga's called like Kingdom or something. Where he doesn't care about anything except proving that he is in fact the strongest in all of China. And then he as a warrior becomes so physically strong that it doesn't matter what he does for tactics in the beginning because he's just that strong. He is powerful, therefore his troops are powerful, right? Yeah, I think we gotta go to this way. Not 100% sure. There's it's been months since I was last here, and then before I was last here, I had never been here. Right. Disease. Acolyte Yorg. I completely forgot to buy a blessing. Oh well. I've never seen anything like this. Such awe-inspiring power frozen forever into the Sea of Jade. Should we survive all this madness, I must return again when I can take a moment to truly appreciate this place. Far beneath the whirlpool lies our destination, Quanjun, the Harvest Temple. It once floated on the surface of the ocean, but sunk the day the Jade Wind passed, creating the whirlpool in its wake. Well, off we go. Here's a cutscene. Actually going to shut up, I suppose. Because we know the dialogue can be really low volume. I turned everything up to max, and even I struggled to hear it. But I also don't want to fiddle with it too much, because I'll forget to set it down for other games. And then you have an explosion of sound when I decide to play the next thing.
Has the temple been secured?
Yes, my Emperor. There is no one inside. Your safety is assured.
You will allow my retinue and my...
Alright, we've already seen this. We saw this last time. Because I did this on the Luxon side before I had the break and everything.
There's been a...
Yeah, sorry about that. I was like, right, it's the same cutscene. I'm an idiot. It's just, like, it's the same mission, but twice. I'm probably only gonna do it from this side. I don't know if it makes any difference, like, for content or entry point. I have to talk to Izure over here. Got some, Yep. Ah. Is it like you? Is it like with the one when you enter in? Is it the foreign quarters? Like within a square? It is, isn't it? Yeah. Where if you queue up at the same time as somebody from the other side and you meet in the middle. Let's see what we have here. I just want to make sure that nobody but me is melee, because that is going to be unfortunate for this entire thing. Let's see, what is the Unwaking Waters? I just need to check that there's no skill I want to grab here. It's still just Enraged Smash. If I was leaning more into the Ranger, there's Broadhead Arrow, which is actually really good, but it's also, you know, on my Ranger we have the Barrage build, which means that we couldn't have it anyway. It would also be awful because I'm using a flat bow, and the travel times on flat bow plus the extra travel time from Broadhead Arrow, I think it adds. Oh well. Okay, so we're gonna start from our separate sides. That's gonna be interesting, actually seeing. Let's take Idon. Let's take Eve, because why not? She's alright. She's just damage and self-heal. I may as well take Donica. Mostly because the other things are like melee-ish. Well, I am ready. So you tell me when I should queue, and we can try to hit each other for the mission. Alright, I am hitting the button. It says 20 seconds. Hopefully we don't miss each other. I like the colors of the sky here, though. Like, contrasting to the Jade Sea over here. Yeah. Hopefully you got in. I got a minute to wait. Oh, there you are. I'm blind. Damn it. I did this last time, like solo, so it is entirely possible to do it like that. Cause like mostly it's just a gauntlet. Weaken Kunavang to destroy the barrier. Oh boy, bleeding, burning. There's the ritualist. There he is. Predict that prediction on the blind though. Just immediately remove it. Okay, here's a monk. Can't have you blasting us with a sky ray again. They'll do that. With the introduction of like ritualists in this expansion, They have a new source of like main healing. Even though you could have other classes healing. There's like healing specialists, I suppose. Who are these mortals? Are they really so brave as to enter my domain? No, truly, they are fools who wish for a ticket to the underworld. Yeah, I can't do anything here. Which is why it was important for me to pick as many ranged characters as I could. What? The assassin teleported into the air. Neato. I like the flavor of that skill. Like a lot of the PvE only stuff from Eye of the North. It's just unfortunately I decided to do this in what is canonically the chronological order with the same character. Meaning, you know, I can't just go over there, get the thing on our warrior here. I'm also a warrior and should have really put some points into marksmanship just so I could hit the dragon for this, but that's okay. Okay. Here's a man. I think it's a man. Mostly because he thinks he has a plan. Sitting in the back there. I exploded. That is unfortunate, but also pretty much a given for... Yeah. At least I didn't get a second penalty. Pulsating growth. Just giving... Resurrection Orb. I guess I'll carry this. It's not like I have much better to do if the dragon shows up. That should respawn, right? Oops. I guess it doesn't. Oh well. All of the other carrying items have. Oh, there it is. And the dragon's here, so I can hold it, and I just kind of sit here. Basically, we have a resurrect on demand if I drop this. What are these things? Jagged horrors. Cool. New, must be a thing I didn't pick up for my Necro yet, because the Necromancer was a Prophecies character, and I didn't proceed beyond it. Because then I wanted to try the, Assassin class. What? No dialogue? Kunamang? Angry Dragon Lady? I just get to beat you up? For free? I don't do a lot of damage, do I? That's okay.
You have released me from its grasp.
Shiro's grasp?
Yes, it was his touch that corrupted my body and fought for control of my spirit.
Bonus points that one of the little
Foul presence
minions is fighting in the cutscene.
withered my bones. Still, I resisted. You brought me back to this life, and I owe you a tremendous debt.
Please, it is enough of a reward to simply be in your presence. You owe us nothing.
Let me give you a piece of advice. Never refuse.
And then the dialogue just breaks off. Never refuse a gift from somebody who can swallow you whole.
I will grant you the powerful magics you require to defeat Shiro, the unholy deceiver. Together we will send him back to the underworld where he belongs.
What is it he seeks?
Judging from the locations where we've encountered him, I'd say he's doing research.
Research? For what?
Yes, you are right. He must be preparing a spell.
A spell? To do what?
To leave the spirit realm and join your world again as flesh and blood.
We congratulate you. Your debt to us is nearly paid in full. Complete this final task.
What is it you ask of us?
Shiro is very close to getting what he is after. He needs to do only one last deed to
What deed? What will he do?
That which cursed him in the first
I speak really softly.
the blood of the royal family.
I am so sorry for the sound level here.
Yes, the blood of your emperor is the last component needed
Well,
to give Shiro back his mortality.
remember, Shiro and
Is to
could also just hurt Togo.
from happening.
I don't know why he hasn't.
You have no time.
Because, like, Togo and the Emperor are, like, brothers or something, right? I didn't miss something? Mission completion time 5. Carl has left the party. Let's talk to Kunavai. Join him at Raizu Palace. Which... Oh, cool, you get the completion for both sides, regardless of which one you do it on. That's good. So I should just teleport over to Kining Center. If you hadn't shown up and helped me with the like the Sacred Grove mission thing, or Eternal Grove, I think we'd still be on it, probably. Well. First, I will leave this party. I shall acquire, I believe, the Beast Mastery skill for Charm Animal, because I think there's one I don't have in here that I can grab. Also, this is not the right way. While I am here, I should probably take a quick, like, loop to make sure that I clean out my inventory, because it's getting kind of full again. I have a tendency to not empty it completely, because what is buying more storage space? I am doing that. I already bought the game. And then didn't play it for most of its lifetime. Gonna get rid of these runes though, because we have a lot of them that sort of piled up. They're not worth a lot, but it's still money. Yeah, there's the Phoenix, and I have never been in there with somebody who has Charm Animal, but it's after the last mission. So if I want it, I have to actually complete the last mission with the skill available without having an animal already charmed, which is the sort of the problem with doing it. Let's just turn all of this into crafting mats. Oh, that's iron. Very good. Marble hammer, lightning. I don't remember if that's maxed, so I will keep it just in case for the time being. Have a sneeze. Grimcesta. Yep. Now I need to find the material trader, which is right here. Materials are, I think, where I can get most money. Because, like, you get a lot of it. So even if you're only selling the stuff that's worth, like, 10 per 10, oftentimes you'll walk out with, like, 30. Because of the sheer amount. And then it turns out that it's not actually 10, but 30 right now for the glittering dust, etc. That's money. That's cash money. Rare material. So we didn't get to put that in, which means we must be full up on steel ingots. 70 per single unit. And here comes the other... Now I have to walk up to here. May as well click the quartermaster up there so that I can walk automatically. And then when we get to the last mission, I also have to check if I gotta figure out, if I need a signature capture or not. Which is gonna be a big thing, I suppose. Take out the, antidote signet, maybe. I talk to... Oh! We're not even supposed to be here. I'm an idiot. Where is Tsunkim? Tsunkum. He's over here somewhere, but on the other side? Question mark? I was like, this is where we were, but... It looked like it told me to go back. I'm an idiot. Guess I'll go back into the pavilion. Meet the... Oh, I misread the map. Right. That makes sense. Wait, hang on. Thank the gods you have come. The palace has been overtaken, and Master Togo told me that when you arrived, I was to escort you into the palace immediately. From there, you are to speak with Captain Say. Let me know when you are ready to enter the palace. Then confirm a million times. Here's a cutscene. Another one. Hello, Shiro. He's made a lot of tumors and statues. Statues with tumors in them. Spiritual tumors. Honestly, the animated statues with the bound souls still kind of look like they're made out of like sinew and stuff. I will keep referring to the afflicted as tumors.
Activate the defenses!
Sir, our men are out there too. They'll be killed.
Don't fool yourself, soldier. Those men are already dead. And we will be too if you don't do as I tell you.
As you command.
Man over here just wanted to do his job. I mean, that would have been nice, but I don't know. I don't need it. I have golden weapons. It's the... I think it's the problem that, like, I could have slightly better, but I don't... It would require grinding. And I am streaming. I say as somebody who did pretty much all the side quests in Ascalon.
Who would attack the royal palace?
He has returned, my emperor. Shiro Tagachi.
You look just like your ancestor. But I think I could probably get a weapon from, like, Shiro here. We'll see what the selections are when we finish this campaign. Because we'll probably finish it today. I don't remember the last missions being super hard. I don't know if this is the last mission. I think it is. But I thought I also had to fight him on, like, a tower or something.
The palace has been breached. The Emperor is within Shiro's grasp.
Take heed, my friends. There are more spirit warriors on the horizon. They will arrive at the palace gates within the hour.
Once inside the palace walls, we cannot afford to be caught between two forces. We'll get cut to pieces.
Menlo is right. We will have to split up. Some of you will have to stay here and hold this gate.
Let's see here. Hello again. I'm just gonna open up the thing for Raisu Palace. This is followed by Imperial Sanctum. So you will end up on the Divine Path after doing Imperial Sanctum. But Imperial Sanctum is its own mission, I believe. Okay, so I don't need Raisu Palace yet. Auspicious Parry or Kaiso. Okay, I think I have Auspicious Parry. I just need to check. Yes, yes, I do. I can get like a sword that looks like it's been eaten by rats. Yeah, okay, so I don't need Charm Animal currently. And I will not be picking up the skills, so I can keep the Resurrection Signet for the time being. I will take Mox with me. Just so the robot gets to flex his, like, AoE spam. Unless I find a henchman here. Like, Aeson is pretty good. Do they have more? No. They have Sister Ty for healing. Actually, get rid of Mox. We're taking Damon. Sigurd Halla. I think Show is supposed to be, like, good. But just to be on the safe side, Redemptor Carl. Eris Vesberg. I'm just maximizing the... Actually, you should bring your heroes, probably. Which means... we don't need Damon. Just maximize interrupt and ranged is what I'm going for with the henchmen, so that it doesn't really matter what they do. If you want to take both your ritualists, that could be fine. We have Aeson. I believe Aeson is like a buffer primarily. Because, like, if you're a necromancer, and it looked like you were doing a lot of, like, golems, basically, so, having more melee wouldn't be good, because I'd probably, like, run into them, or something. Mox has a tendency to just be in the way. I end up clicking him more than anything. Can't wait until I have the full, like, lineup. Ooh, Paragon. You have my attention. This team is gonna be very screamy, it sounds like. You tell me when you're ready, I guess. It's nice to be able to play this with someone, even though the game is as old as it is. Alright. Intermission. Oh, I got my skill point. I almost forgot to pick that up. Okay, Dave picks 2. They do different things as we progress, so it just like what you pick just depends on what you want to skip later on. I'll take Talon and Sin. I mean, it doesn't really matter. But you have to pick 2, otherwise door isn't open. Picking, like, depending on what you pick, you can just knock this down. Like, ignore the first fight. That's basically who you pick, is which fight do you want to ignore. That doesn't really matter. I see dead people. And by dead people, I mean walking rib cages. Unfortunately, I can't show like every cutscene for this. I mean, I could go back and edit, but since we're directly, you know, exporting pretty much everything, I can't do that. Silver die. Only things in silver will die! Good thing my armor is made out of iron. Soulstone. I don't see that. It looks like an eye that has been ripped out of somebody's skull. Let us equip this. Mostly because those were warriors. You know what they say about warriors. More armor against physical. A fruitcake. That's like, it sounds like somebody I know. No, literally, I have an acquaintance that uses the nickname Fruit. I'm just like, he's a little bit fruity. Just a little bit. Funny. I'm funny. Anyway, here comes the thing for Talon, who runs off into the distance by himself. He has basically made sure that some of them fight doesn't happen, basically. Again, though, in the end, it doesn't even really matter. I mean, there are some things that are probably better to skip for some parties, but... Ritualist, perish. Money! I ended up picking the wrong target, but that's whatever. I am up here now. I don't know what to focus, so I'm just killing the big one. Should make it less busy with other things. Really? Anyway, this is the bridge. This should be the cutscene for Sin. If I remember correctly, anyway. I lost all my energy just walking up here. Cool. Trying to kill this ritualist. Spiked axe, gold. Neat. There we go. That should be less healing. Except this thing over here that gives itself troll juice. I'll make sure that I get this. We could always fail. I thought we killed it. Is there a spirit of life or something? It's not a bad axe. This is probably the wrong side, but... There we go. Just a little bit of murder. We have so many effects on us right now. I could just sit here reading all day. Ooh. Anthem of Flame. My attacks apply burning, I believe. As opposed to, like, fire damage. Spirit of Famine. If you use up all your energy, you take damage. Here they come, trying to pick out a target. But it's all rangers and like one necro. That's why. Where's my mouse? Trying to redirect to the elementalist over there. And there's my mouse pointer. I see. I really wish I had a way to locate my mouse more easily. Nope. For great justice. Here's the bridge. She collapses the bridge. Which means we don't have to fight all of the things. Basically, we don't get pincered. Okay, video game. I'm looking at a target, and I would like to switch to that target. The thing that is right next to me. Alright. Perish. This is some advanced necromancy, by the way. You kill people, and then you enslave their spirits in a way that turns them into tumors. Instead of just... I make the bones walk. I hope this is forward? No, it's over here. I guess. That or we have to kill everything, which is a thing of its own. Hard to say. I don't remember. I've done it all at once in my life. And there are a lot of missions where you just bop things on a timer. Sometimes the timer is your health bar, instead of like an actual timer. Thankfully, the AI is not smart enough to split up when you're just hitting them with AoE instead of, you know, when somebody puts down a Meteor Storm. Or Firestorm. Things. Words and things. Shield of the Wing. Tactics 11 shield over there. Like, yes, I would like to stunt my armor even more. For no gain. Alright, there's traps in this room, so watch where you step. Etc. Find the correct talisman. That's acid. Let's not walk into the acid. Okay, never mind. Is this it? I hope so. I turned on one of the acids at least. Nothing has happened. Wow. They're on fire! Nothing has happened. Imagine getting to actually turn off the the thing. The acid. There we go. No, nothing has happened. Again. I'm just gonna see if this turns it off. Yes, it has been turned off. Cool. The long sword. As opposed to the sword. Ancient Defiant Seer, but with a double S. That's how you know it's a snake person. It's Sneeple. Get some Sneeple in your life. Oh dear God. My health vanished. I guess I'll run back over here. Help the team from getting murdered by assassins. Yeah, dying a couple of times is gonna happen. Platinum one. They could process platinum? And they didn't invent, like, cars or something? Okay, maybe that's a little bit of a leap. Maybe I can get our henchman to actually, like, target the healer? Gilded daggers. Hey! Max award.
Emperor!
So busy protecting the Emperor that, you know.
Brother, no!
Camera. Camera moment. Camera moment. Camera moment. Yep. He has spilled the blood of the Imperial family. This man over here, I'm gonna prevent him from spilling the blood of the Emperor. And then it's just like, you completely missed the point, Togo. That has to be the buggiest scene out of all of them. Especially with the camera doing what it did. Ah well.
So, you're of the royal line. You'll do nicely.
Oh, would you look at that? He's now flesh again.
Have returned!
And you couldn't even make sure that your opposition was destroyed first. This man is definitely not a strategist. Considering he could already make an army that was beating everything. That's okay though. Beast Mastery. Charm Animal. Because I believe I put my animal away, so... I don't really have anyone I want to put on here, except maybe I should take more damage. It's just sort of a he exists kind of situation. I will take Damon. Just try to shut him down as much as possible. Alright. Ready? Actually, hang on. This is Imperial Sanctum. Does he have a skill? It's like, gotta make sure that I don't miss a... Nope. No capturable skills. Fair enough. This thing is, I believe, kind of easy in, like, normal mode. Like, it's kind of just a victory lap. Especially since you get, like, a skill for it. Storm of Swords. I'll put that where the antidote signet is. We're gonna go destroy Shiro. My friends, Kunavang has offered her help. Speak with her before you continue. Her wisdom and teachings could well help us keep us alive. Shiro has returned, but his power must not send us into hiding. Blah de blah. There's a lot of text here. Like, the real challenge for this mission is if you decide to do it in hard mode. Like, it's an actual challenge. There's a lot of dialogue, and it's pretty much just epic shit slinging without actually being that impressive. So we gotta defeat him. I am ready for you this time. Things will be different. They were not different. But yeah, I read the sort of like thing for this after the fact the first time I played. And they spawn a lot of things. He vanished. Like, yeah, he pushes people out of the fight. Didn't happen to me though. That's fine. She gets banished multiple times? Coolio. You move like a dwarf. Imagine being called a dwarf after you come back to life when you're like this man who murdered an emperor. And it's just like, no, you have no grace. Well, he does just kind of spin with both swords, so maybe. Maybe. Carl over here. What a headdress. The fight in the background. And then he got turned into Jade. Cool. Just the fact that that's happening in the background. Oh. Welcome to cutscene bugs. There we go.
Of course I am. You have no power over me.
The envoy's struggling to keep volume with the bugged out fight in the background.
I will get you all for this. This is not the end of me. This is not. But we will leave it was.
Thank you for your help in capturing Sue. We will be watching over you, waiting for the day when you will join us.
Until then.
I like the weapon on that Paragon though.
Wait, what are you going to do to Shiro?
Green stones. The bonus mission pack. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I have that. I have the complete edition pack, I think. Anyway, here we are. Is it here I talk to this man? I get an amulet of the mists, where I get to pick a weapon or this is not. That is Shiro's sword. It is a you can get health draining stuff here. I guess I'll take a Shiro's sword because it looks cool. Shame about the Aegis, but it's basically the same. And I can get shields other places. Still, the Flambearers looks better. Ah, there you are, Kaya. I wanted to let you know how grateful I am for all that you have done. Can we leave now? Sin, you're being rude. I'm just speaking my mind, Devona. I'm sure Menla had a wonderful time visiting with all of his old friends, but it's time we headed back to Tyria. I think somebody's jealous. Jealous? Of who? Well, but Kaya, many have come here from Xingje to honor you. I don't know, perhaps Jame, or the twins, or Danica, or maybe that nice guy that led us into... That's enough, Eve. Eve is teasing. There's a lot of dialogue here, and it kind of blends into one another, and I don't know. I believe you can get the... let's see here. You can get the elite stuff here. Yeah, there's a lot of people congratulating us. And we basically can have conversations with, like, everybody that we've met thus far in this campaign. Including Sue over here. I think it's time to settle down after all of this. Perhaps I will go find a nice dark hollow somewhere in Echovald. The Amber Forest. Hey, Talon. Your name will forever live in the songs of the... Even the Tengu are here. You don't see a lot of them because mostly you deal with them if you're on the like the opening section. If you make a new character for this campaign, because a lot of them live near Xingzhe. Hey, Osberg. And here are the henchmen from like the Kurzick and Donica. I am indebted for everything you have done for me. I only hope that we can use the lessons learned in all of this to forge a lasting peace with the Luxons. Grr and arf. And now I have to go find the animal. It's gonna be wandering around somewhere here. Here's Rhea. Wisdom is lost on the young. All the champions speak of his immediately declaring war on the Kurzicks. Such nonsense. We need to gather our strength, lull them into a false sense of security, and then strike. Now where is this animal? At the end, thank you. We got a yellow weapon during all that. That's, like, I could pivot into axe now. That's a good axe. It's, like, there are definitely better things. Like with this sword over here, but... I mean... You get options, you know? I caught up... Here's a lot of the ministers. And then they all try to like sort of ingratiate themselves / take the credit. Ministry of Flame. No, it was the Ministry of Water. There's the Phoenix. Level 5 Phoenix. We made a friend. For anyone who knows me outside of streaming, I have a character I made that is called, like, has the name Nye, and I'm just like, I made it here, and I'm just like, wow. I actually have had a sensible name for a character I wrote. I'm just like, it's not just me. Validation for your meaningless achievements. But yeah, there's a lot of dialogue here. If I was to read out all of that, chances are we'd be here for at least half an hour, just doing that. And it's not particularly exciting because it's just people having, like, banter between themselves. Anyway, here's the Emperor. Kantha mourns the loss of a great man this day. Master Togo was beloved by all. His service during the Tengu Wars brought peace to a nation torn by war. Perhaps his greatest accomplishment stands embodied before us. In our time of greatest need, he brought forth heroes, the likes of which we have never seen before and likely will never see again. You have done the impossible. He talks as if we were students of Xingzhe Academy. You have defeated Shiro. Like, he pretty much pointed us in a direction. We were already well trained. You have brought an end to the plague. You brought peace, however brief, to two peoples who have known only war. You have saved Kanfa. And for that, I bow to you. What if I bow to you? With that, like, overly emphasized bow. Like, look at that. Warrior lady, please. Anyway, we are now up here. I don't believe there are any, like, other animals that I gotta, like, get to an area to claim. I also think you can't actually get down from here unless you teleport. Well, you can talk to guardsmen up here, but, like, I think this is the only time you're here. Anyway, that was, thank you for the company, friend. That was, you know, that was factions, for the most part, not counting any of the, like, post-campaign stuff, because, most of that is, like, it's side quests upon side quests, and not terribly exciting. I could, like, voice it out, but, I could go through that later. The Beyond quest line, as it's called, is, like, I think there's one for each campaign, but they all take place, like, canonically several hundred years afterwards. You can still play with the same character, though. Meaning that there's at least several hundred years between, like, all of this that happens here in the second game. I'm going to the Great Temple of Balthasar. Just real quick to check on something. Do we have any missions that I would like to take right now? Oracle of the Mist, Naipu Quarter. They're redoing a mission. Build your guild team of 8 and battle another guild. Okay. I'm just gonna, because, like, this is the, you unlock, I need to go basically turn in my animal, so that if I want the animal on any other, like, character, I can get them here, instead of having to go through all of that again. And also, if I want the Phoenix, I can just go here. Now we have Phoenixes in the menagerie. I don't know. There they are. They spawn over here. Let's just look at them in their habitat. Under the nice looking flowers. And the trees. And the flower trees. Well, now we're going to Lion's Arch. So that was nice. Took a little bit less time than I imagined. Partially because we got help from somebody really, really good at the game, and also just thank you. Like, usually I have a little bit of trouble with playing with, like, people who show up for, oh god, it got bright in here, didn't it? But that's usually in, like, other games, because they show up for things like Terraria, where, like, I'm playing a brand new character or something, and they drag in their fully leveled character and just start spamming things, and it's just like, that's, no. Snowball fight? No. Maybe. Maybe we'll have a snowball fight. Are you ready I have no idea what I'm doing, but we're doing this real quick. Interbattle. I bet nobody's actually playing. Hidden Rock. Yellow Snow. Yellow Snow. Lose one condition. Your next snowball causes disease. Yeah, no opposing party. Oh no, absolutely. I enjoyed. This is one of those games that it's definitely better with people. Like, I'm just bad. Like, you saw me go down to, like, really bad things because I have no way of, like, mentally paying attention to if you're attacking now, you're going to take more damage. But also, like, I want to say out of, like, all of the missions so far, the, like the Kurzick mission in the Grove is, or Garden is the hardest. Like casually at least. They do. Like henchmen tend to like follow you step by step and you can't put them anywhere. And you also can't really like split the party with them. But beyond that, I can handle my inventory later. Just gotta... Okay, it's not too terribly late here, but we finished a campaign. I need to find the thing for... I'm just gonna reload the area so I can get a... like a bead on who I need to talk to get into Nightfall. Line Guard Figo. I mean, if I'm English, if I speak English, it would be Figo, right? But I'm seeing like the names here and the location, and it's just like that's clearly gonna be a Spanish pronunciation or something. So Figo, right? That makes sense in my head. I just have to find Figo. Not here. Sergio's over here. He's probably by the dock. I just want to find the entry to it, because it can be a little bit of something to look for. Crafter's Corner? Where is Figo? There. Line Guard Figo. That was right over by the dock. Greetings, Kaya. Someone has been looking for you. Cormier, Spear Marshal of the illustrious Sunspears, has traveled here from the lines of Alona to the south. She has been asking most diligently after you. She awaits you at Lion's Gate. Lion Guard Beto will grant you entrance to speak with her. But yeah, that's it, and we're prepared for next time, which will probably be tomorrow, but you know. It would be kind of disjointed for like purposes of like just putting it all on YouTube in chunks if I started the new campaign now or did more of this game on stream. I'm gonna go check up on my better half. And I might be back in like an hour if it turns out I have nothing to do for the rest of the evening. In which case I will probably be playing something else, because this game is long. But we're soon getting to the part with henchmen. My hair doesn't look good today, but that's fine. I look like a mess because it's been a long day. But yeah, that is next time. We get to fiddle with heroes. We get to like swoosh on into the Nightfall campaign. And I thank you all for joining me. Let's find somebody to raid. I'm thinking Frozen. We haven't raided her in a while, so... Actually, no. We haven't raided anyone in a while. That's... I'm going for Parrot Dash because Parrot has less viewers right now, and we want to help everyone. That is my reasoning here. Make it better for the little guy. Even though I'm also one of the little guys. I'm the smallest guys. Thanks for watching, though. Cheers!